What's up guys, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel and happy Artsy Fartsy Friday. Today we are going to be doing another Art Snacks unboxing video. This is my second month getting Art Snacks and it will actually be the end of my gift subscription. Much like the first video, I literally have no idea what I'm getting myself into. I have no idea what the contents of this box are, and I'm very excited to learn about the supplies in this box with you guys. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and see what's inside. Again, we have some mysterious green tissue paper in here. Again, I'm not really going to look at the contents of any of these little cards until I break down what's in here. I have no idea if this is one of the items. It looks like it might be cardboard or it might be fine quality toned paper. I'm not sure yet. We will have to explore further. Ooh, another Art Snacks sticker. This one is so cute, little rainbow hearts on it, perfect for the month of February. I love these and I can't wait to get a new sketchbook so that I can decorate the cover with all of my cute new stickers. I also saw in here, ooh, we have Smarties, the snack of the Art Snacks box. I have not even eaten the snack from last month's box. It's a pineapple lifesaver, but I do really love Smarties, so these will probably go rather quickly. But just so that you know, when you're getting the Art Snacks subscription box, it's big art, little snacks, so you know where the emphasis lies. If you were looking for a snack subscription box, look elsewhere, but this is really cute, and I appreciate that. We also have a very, very tiny and adorable Faber-Castell kneaded eraser. You guys, look how tiny this is. This is actually going to be perfect for me, I feel, because normally when I get my kneaded erasers, I section them off into little chunks because I don't like to use the whole thing at once. So this is actually the perfect size, and you can definitely tell by the look of this kneaded eraser that I am due for an upgrade. So that is a very pleasant surprise and super adorable. This literally looks like a piece of bubble gum, but don't eat it. I don't know what will happen to you if you do. Ooh, we have some art supplies just spilling out of the box. And by the way guys, if you get the Art Snacks subscription box, I highly recommend doing the hashtag Art Snacks and tagging them on social media, because it's a great way to get your post out there. That's what I did last month and it was a really positive result. So yeah, definitely if you get this subscription box, share it with the world so that we can all see what you create. Ooh, that sticker, oh, I was gonna say it almost came off perfectly, but it tore a little bit at the very end. Okay, let us see what is in here. We have some goodie, it looks like some pens. Ooh, okay, let's see. Soft pastel half sticks.
Soft pastel half sticks.
I hope these aren't chalk pastels. If they are, I might throw up. This is one of those weird texture things for me. Even the styrofoam pulling them out of the box. Ugh. That is disgusting. Okay. They kind of feel like chalk pastels. I think they're chalk pastels. Okay, this is fine. We have a Pit Artist pen bullet nib pen in white. Size 1.5. This is by Faber-Castell. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so it looks like a paint pen. Very typical of a paint pen. It doesn't have like the little clicky ball in it like you're normally used to. I'm guessing, oh, I can't tell. Oh, styrofoam grosses me out so much, you guys. I'm guessing that is why they gave you this piece of toned paper. But that works pretty nicely, you guys. That is a pretty nice paint pen there. It doesn't say anywhere that I can see what kind of ink is inside. That'll be interesting. And we have an unbreakable lead pencil. What? This is by Zebra. I am very intrigued by this. Click once, twice, 3 times. Unbreakable. Take away your most common frustration with the fine point of mechanical pencils. I am very intrigued right now. Unbreakable lead. Well, it definitely does break if you try hard enough. But it was pretty sturdy. Interesting. Okay, well, it does feel firmer than normal lead, so I guess it would break less frequently. Cool. It's a very nice pencil, I will say that. It looks nice. It does have a little eraser there, that's very nice, and a little hat for your eraser. Does not come with eraser refills, which, I mean, look at this little guy. That's not gonna last long, especially if your lead never breaks. That's gonna last you. We'll see about that. But this is cool. I will use this. This is nice. I like that they give you lead refills of unbreakable lead. Asterisk does break, just not as easily. Cool, 12 pieces of lead and a mechanical pencil. Okay, there's only one thing left. I can't even really, oh my god, even touching it grosses me out. I have like a texture thing with chalk pastels that I have never properly confronted, and that is one of the risks with having an art supply subscription box, because you might be confronted with your art supply fears, and that appears to be what has happened. I will say, lovely color range. I love the muted rose mauve tones, very beautiful. So this is from the brand Rembrandt. So this is going to be really interesting. There's just something about using chalk pastels that make my hands feel dry and kind of gross. One thing that is interesting is that this appears to be the paper in the box, and it's not very big. So I'm gonna consult my item card here and try and figure out what I'm supposed to do with this. So apparently this is the bonus item. This is Stonehenge, which is the same brand of paper we got last month, craft paper. It's inspired by the industrial look of paper grocery bags. And I think that's just a fancy way of saying we took grocery bags and then overcharged for them. So here's my dilemma here that I'm thinking, because this paper, both in size and shape, reminds me of a bookmark. But the thing is, chalk pastels are going to transfer once you are done using them. That's the nature of chalk pastels. So if you were to say make a bookmark with chalk pastels and then use it in a book, wouldn't there be chalk pastel on your book now? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit cynical because I'm being confronted with one of my art fears. We're going to give this our best shot. That is what we are here to do. I am going to have my little sketchbook here so that I can sort of test out these supplies. So let's just swatch the pastels, shall we? Okay, so I have swatched all of the pigments and my hands are already a mess. Cool. I have not dusted off the little specks of pastel. I want to see what they look like kind of smudged out, which is going to be really gross for me personally, but I'm doing this for the internet. You're welcome. One thing I will say, initially touching them to the paper, they weren't as chalky as I was expecting. They did go on quite smooth, so that is impressive. The color range is truly beautiful. I love the range of colors, the lights, the darks, the midtones. Like I said, I really appreciate kind of the thought going into this selection of colors. For only 5 colors, they've really thought it through. I think this is awesome. I think it's a good size. These will last me for a while, I can tell you, because I probably won't want to use them again after this video. But let's just see what happens if I were to kind of like swipe down and smudge these and blend these out. Probably going to do an illustration of some sort on just my regular sketchbook paper. The other kind of just technical problem that I'm having is that because this piece of paper is so small, it's gonna be kind of hard to get any fine details into the piece. So I'm kind of at a place where I'm stuck on what to do with this piece of paper. I'm honestly, if this had not been in the box, I think I would have been fine. I thought this was packaging material at first, which kind of says a lot. I don't know. This to me doesn't really fit with the supplies given. Yes, it is toned so that you could use something like the white pen with it, but I'm a little stumped on how to use the rest of the supplies with this. So first of all, I'm gonna wash my hands because I am dying. My hands feel so gross and so dry, and I will probably get a couple of Q-tips to do this with instead. We're done. I'm done. I did it. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I still hate pastels. I feel super gross. I cannot wait to wash my hands. But I wanted to give you my final thoughts and share with you what I was able to create. So I really thought of kind of like a vintage rosy theme when I saw these colors, and that's what inspired this sketch. I don't feel like it's as crisp and clean as I want it to be, and part of the issue that I ran into was just that these are too thick to really do fine details. I'm sure there's a way to sharpen them. I know there's a way to sharpen them, but that would require me to use them more, and I just, I literally just got goosebumps. This whole process of making this illustration gave me goosebumps. So I like this, but even on a larger piece of paper, granted this isn't like super large, but larger than the paper that they gave us in the box, it just wasn't big enough to do fine details, and I found myself relying a lot on the pencil, which now this beautiful white pencil is all covered in chalk pastel dust, as is the eraser. That's why I salvaged half of the needed eraser so that I could use it without it being tainted by pastels. The white pen is also kind of tainted by pastels. That was something that was kind of interesting to me. I don't think it was the most compatible art supply with the chalk pastels. I do want to shout out Rembrandt. I think if these had been any other chalk pastels, I would have died. I don't think I would have handled it, but these were pretty nice quality. They were smooth. They didn't sound like squeaky or scratchy on the paper. They were easy to blend. they just didn't layer as nicely as I thought, and I don't know. I tried my best, guys. I really did. I just suffered for the cause. I really like the pencil. I have to say, you guys, the lead on this pencil did not break once. That is amazing. I will definitely be using this pencil again. It was probably my favorite thing in the box. This gets definitely a thumbs up from me. I like the white pen as well, and I think I'll definitely be using this more in the future. I will definitely use the kneaded eraser. The chalk pastels, they were fine. I did it. It's whatever. The color selection is beautiful. I think if you like chalk pastels, you will like the Rembrandt chalk pastels. And lastly, the paper. These chalk pastels are just too thick and chunky to really get any sort of detail. I tried to draw flowers. I don't know. This is really more of something that you would use in like an art class, like a intro to drawing class. I could see these being really, really useful. I never want to take an intro to drawing class ever again because I hate charcoal and I hate pastels, and yeah, so I don't know what I will be doing with this. I don't really know what to say. I am not as impressed with this Art Snacks box as I was with last month. Last month I used every single item in the box, and I really, really liked every single item in the box. This month I felt like it was kind of just thrown together and nothing really worked quite the way that they intended, and that's a little disappointing. But I do still want to say that I'm proud of myself for trying, and I think that I was able to create something that I am somewhat proud of. I like this little sketch here. I think it's nice, and I did discover a couple of new things that I like, such as the pencil and the white paint pen, and I got something that I will definitely use, which is the kneaded eraser. The chalk pastels I won't use again, but again, if you like chalk pastels, I think you'll like these ones. And I think that this little piece of paper is just kind of a joke. I don't think that it should have been included. If they included this piece of paper, I think they should have included it as a different size. But that's pretty much all I have to say about this. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see me do more art supply subscription boxes, let me know what some of your favorites are, and I can definitely look into doing that. But this is the end of my Art Snacks subscription journey. So yeah, again, I'm not sponsored by Art Snacks. This was a gift to me over Christmas, and I'm happy that I got to try it out because it's been a pretty fun adventure for the most part. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the internet. Bye, guys.